Hey, a great Wednesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And I was having a conversation with Frankie last night in regards to, was it last night or this morning? Can't remember. But in regards to doing the candidate page from my phone. And it sort of makes sense. And it's something that I'm going to look into because I have another camera. So I'm going to see if I set up that other camera on that side and then figure out a way to start recording just straight on the candidate page, which these my folks are out there. Uh, that way I could have two angles, and also it just gives individuals just a different view. Good morning, Ms. Murillo. Blessings for a great day to you too. I could have both. It's just a different point of point of view. Point of view. I think that's what it's called. Different, just a different outside. Tonight we should be back full force. I should get control of my social media pages tonight, so I'm excited about that. I'm hopeful about that. It should be interesting. Uh, Again, I they put me in Facebook jail for 7 days, and it is Maggie's fault, and that's my story, and I'm going to stick with it. And because then part of the issue that I have with not having full control of of uh, of not being able to post on all the pages is that I have to do the candidate page on this side. It's just a weird little glitch that Facebook does. But I'm because I'm an administrator from another page, I'm able to post on that page. It's kind of a crazy little deal. Uh, I don't understand it. The good thing is that by tonight's show, we should be okay. Morning, Sam.
What's up, man? Good morning.
It's good to see you this morning.
Good, likewise.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy, bro. But I think I was talking to Frankie yesterday or this morning. I can't
Hey,
remember.
don't forget, man, about Frankie. If you need help promoting your webpage, you can let him know that he promotes you.
Frankie's a mess, bro. You know, Frankie is Frankie. But it's like the other day, they said, "No, no, I'm going to help you go put up some signs." He go, oh, "Okay." That was like a month and a half ago.
And maybe he was busy going to Vegas. Has he gone to Vegas again? I know
I
he
don't
had like
know.
a little streak going on.
He's different. He's just different. So I did not put up my signs. So uh, if he's watching, it's about time you
He's watching. Saludos.
start putting up my damn signs. You know, I still got to mess with the signs, guys. Anyone out there that is on and can come and pick up some yard signs. I've got crap loads of yard signs. It's kind of a
Hey, you
weird.
can give them away whenever you go block walking. Aren't you gonna go block walking?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna go block walking. I think Maggie said she was gonna go with me. But it's kind of a trippy deal because I had asked for 100, and
Yeah.
they sent me 300.
Wow.
It's a
They
lot of
really
signs.
want you to push it.
Yeah, want me to push it, and I plan to. I actually got a call from Roman yesterday. I
I
can't.
was about to ask you for him.
Yeah, he. I can't remember what we. He called me for something. I can't remember.
What was
Oh
it after midnight?
no, no. It's he called me and said, "Oh, so you're in Facebook jail?" I'm going like, "Well, yeah." I mean, I was wondering why I hadn't seen any of your posts. I go, "Well, that's why." Uh, but we should be back on tonight, full steam. Also, tonight, Commissioner Los Santos said he was going to come on tonight. We'll see what happens.
But is it on his platform or your platform?
He's going to have a show earlier, and he said that he was going to send me a link to be on with him. And I said, "Sure, man, of course." I think I kind of invited myself, but it's good, man, and that's one of the things that I
Because
this is
that's the only thing that we're requesting. No, there's
yeah.
like some sort of transparency.
Well, and again, one of the things I like about Roy de las Chanclas, again, one of the things that I like about Roy de las Chanclas is that we could fight, you know, and tomorrow he's out there. Hey, man, how's it going? saludando. That's the kind of politician that I like. I like individuals that even if you have a big old badass discussion, you're willing to have conversations. And all we want is dialogue, conversations. Give us answers. And one of the things that I hope that he realizes is just because I don't believe what you're telling me or I don't agree with what you're telling me doesn't mean that we can't be cordial.
But the question is, do you already go with that mentality that like, oh, I'm not going to believe you, or do you
No,
come to that conclusion after he says whatever he
no,
says?
I let him go out and give me the whole spiel. But look, there's certain things that I'm just not going to believe. There's certain answers that he gave us when we asked questions in regards to the hiring of Brian Martinez. I did not believe. They're his answers. He may want to think that they're the right answers. I still don't believe him. There's last night in the city, and he and I could talk about this on his show or on our show tonight. But there was some answers that were given in regards to the hiring of Mostad. They are still saying that they had nothing to do, the middies and Commissioner La Chanclas, they had nothing to do with the hiring of Mostad. I do not believe that, and I
So you're
can't.
letting me know that the son of the top person there, it's gonna be does randomly go apply at one of those buildings that the mom like oversees, and just be hired como si nada. Although I don't think there's like a huge list of people like applying to those
No,
things.
there's a lot of people applying. This is what's trippy because a lot of our kids here, a lot of our high school kids, they
Yeah,
want to go work at these like the zoo jobs and all these other things out there. So
yeah.
there were a lot of people. I could almost guarantee you that there was hundreds of people that applied for that position. This guy got it without applying. Why were you in Facebook jail? Because Maggie sent me a video and I posted it and I didn't look at it and supposedly it was students fighting.
Supposedly students fighting. It was like literally.
Well, even to this day, I haven't seen the video. Honestly,
You have not?
I haven't. I
It's in
promise you.
your phone, ain't it?
It's on my phone, Sam. I've got like 90,000
Oh,
pictures and
that's
videos
why
on my
I
phone.
think I'm not sure who mentioned it last time about adding hashtags to it. That way you can search it.
Qué flojera. It's just too much work. Let
El
me ask.
flojo trabaja dos veces.
Yeah, remember. And by then, it's just like going like, why do I even care? But let me tell you, today they're going to do the presentation for the iPhone 14,
Otra vez.
and you get start to pre-order it on Friday.
Si no me alcanza para el 13, 14 menos.
Well, I'm going to buy the 14. I'm going to buy the
What?
14.
First of all, the iPhone quality compared to Samsung phones, Samsung like overtakes it as far as camera.
No, really?
Yes. Have you seen the pictures from the Samsung phones?
Hmm.
It is ridiculous. It's a lot easier and more. It's higher definition.
It's kind of weird because I have this Android. Samsung is Android, right?
I don't know, but whatever Samsung uses, they're doing a heck of a good job.
Well, I have this other phone that I never even use. But I don't want to get an Android. I don't
Like
want to
even
go.
with my friend's what was it, the Z Flip, I think it was like way better quality of picture.
Well, I don't.
I have an 11, which is I know it's a little bit older model,
Estás
but
viejo. My thing is, I don't want to have to go learn a new phone, a new system.
yeah.
I've had my iPhone since the first one, and I know the
El
iPhone.
cuadrado brick.
That the old. Well, let me tell you, there's still some stuff on my iPhone that I don't know how to use.
Yeah,
There's like always these new features on there.
but you
So,
know why?
huh?
Because you don't take the time to like YouTube it and just learn little tricks. Porque el flojo trabaja dos veces.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to.
I said it first.
He did say it first. And no, it's just que flojera, que hueva. It's just
Like a 3-minute video. Lo
too
que
much
te
information.
toma hacer esos videos de una hora. You
Too
know
much.
what I do though?
Mm.
A quick hack on the settings on the playback. Put time and a half, like 1.5 the speed. That way it just goes through the video real quick, and you can hear them, but it's a lot faster. So those 5 minute videos are just 2 minutes.
I did not know how to do that. I don't know how to do that stuff. Maybe you should stop by the office one of these days and show me some of those tricks.
Yeah, it's under settings. I'll send you a link of how to YouTube it.
I want people to show me. I don't want to have to go do my research. Oh yes, I was talking to a friend of mine about the meeting. Did you have a chance to see the meeting last night?
I sure did not. I
Uh,
actually finished the show last night, and I was starving. And everything's closed over here by like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So I'm like, as it is, the show starts over here at 10 because I'm an hour ahead. So I'm like, I'm starving. And over here, man, they have like some convenience stores. You know how they have like Laredo tacos?
yeah,
Well, over here they have like a made to order like meals. So it's like a Whataburger type of deal to where like you make everything, you customize everything on a computer. So like let's say you go to Stripes Tacos and you customize your taco and I would just give you the receipt and you just pay for it. That's what Laredo Tacos needs to do. They have the computers to where you customize your taco. But over here you customize your tater tots, your burgers, your hot dogs, everything. Pero cada cosa, 25 cents, 50 cents. It adds up.
it
I've
adds
never
up.
had a $5 hot dog until now.
Oh, I've had $7 hot dogs actually.
uh,
Good morning,
oh,
Sam. Where do I
yesterday the damn hot dog from the DC is $6. It was just relish, mayo, and ketchup. I think
Sam? Where do I sign up for iPhone class?
iPhone class. I find those videos on YouTube. Just search iPhone hacks or some stuff like that. That's what I did last time. I actually learned a couple of new things from the iPhone from watching those videos, which is kind of interesting. You want to get the most out of your iPhone.
But
So
you don't
those
have an
videos.
iPhone.
Say again?
You don't have an iPhone.
Yes, I do. I just said it. iPhone 11.
Oh, I thought you said Samsung 11.
No, is there a Samsung 11?
I don't know. Yeah.
No, the one I was comparing it to was the Flip. You know how there's something like the new Samsung Z's.
But I heard that those phones, after a while, the screen busts after so many
Yeah, I
openings.
don't like how it folds on the screen. But if there's something else like Samsung, I would definitely buy
¿Tienes mucha lana?
it. Es en pagos con bodega ahorrera.
Ahorrera. I'm seeing those weird. I think they're like the bodega warehouse places that say like, "Hey, come get your iPhone on payment plan." I'm going like, how much is people winding up paying for that? Like $3,000? What?
Well, yeah, they're gonna get something out of it. But even with like what was that? Coppel, I think you pay everything in payments. You make everything in payments.
Who?
In Coppel,
Oh yeah, Copel.
yeah, you make it. You pretty much buy the clothes and you just give payments.
Yeah, but it's still expensive.
Yep.
I might actually go to Matamoros today just to try and open a bank account again.
Why they told you no last time?
It's a pain in the rear end. Try and open a bank account. It's horrible.
First of all, why would you want to do that?
Open a bank account?
Yeah.
Because I travel to Mexico a lot.
Well, true. I guess you're just trying to save the fees, huh? The
Well,
international fees.
the transfer fee maybe, and yeah, see, I'm able to go deposit some money, in there, and have money like just like on the side. That'd be like my traveling money. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Like if you're traveling in Mexico a lot.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I'm going to Monterrey tomorrow.
See?
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
yes. That's maybe you and Maggie could do the show tomorrow night. I will be in a concert tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Must be nice. But you don't have time for watch a video for iPhones.
You're right. I don't. Oh yeah, I was talking to a friend about the meeting last night. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
Pedro Cardenas, man, great job.
Well, it's because it bites that you have to push people against the wall to kind of react. If you signed up and you ran, and even though it wasn't much of a campaign or running or whatever, it was like almost an automatic win because they wanted the other guy out of there. Um, do something, man. And I know in the beginning it was well. I don't think I have him. Like I don't follow his page, but when I did search him, it was mostly just in the beginning. It was just cats and dogs, finding cats and dogs, and I'm like, there's bigger issues here in the city of Gotham to solve.
He did amazing job yesterday, and he kept on, stayed firm, feet to the fire. I actually was asked uh, to give a grade in regards to the performance of everyone on there, and let me say, the ones that came out winning were Trey Mendez and Gowan, because they stood their ground. John Cowan, because he's handsome. John Cowan was more like a, well, yeah, I'm gonna vote with the mayor, kind of wimpy, but still stuck by
Of
them.
course, because it's whatever you align up with, you know.
Yeah, and he stood by his man, which is very impressive for John. But stood with the mayor. The mayor didn't budge, and neither did Rose Gowan. And that's where being a commissioner with experience and half a brain comes into play. Jessica folded, and again, she's got the experience. It's just the brain part
It's
that
'cause
didn't
you gotta
work.
see like the bigger picture. Like they don't see the bigger picture of like what's actually behind all those
Yeah,
funds.
and
You know?
and part of her excuse, Sam, was, oh well, I'm going to take a hit politically uh, because I care for the zoo. No,
So you're gonna settle for crumbs when
you're
there's
not.
a
Yeah,
bigger.
you're not the zoo commissioner. You're the city of Brownsville commissioner. You're not the zoo commissioner. You don't take a knife. You don't take a hit for the zoo. You take a hit for the Brownsville as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, look, and part of the reason was, well, they weren't going to get their money if we didn't vote. That's not true. They were going. There was going. There's ways around it, and we all know that. All of us that have been elected, all of us that know about how government works, knows that one way or the other they were going to get their money. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. So you're saying that like based on her experience, like her many years of
Thank you,
experience,
Francisco.
huh?
Francisco saying new card called Spin by Oxo. I have doubts about that card, the Spin card at Oxo. It's like a credit card. Uh, it's a credit card that you use.
It's like a prepaid card.
You prepay it. I just don't, you know, tengo mis dudas. I'd rather have a bank
It's
account.
because with a prepaid, you lose it. You lose your money, don't it? Don't you?
I'm not sure. I saw that, Francisco. No más que la única cosa es que me da cierta desconfianza una tarjeta así.
A mí me daría más desconfianza en el banco porque te miran cuánta feria tienes.
It's not a lot. Um, I'm sorry. Go back. Go back.
Llegas y el teller se ríe de ti.
Like, ¿y usted será Erasmo Castro? Ay, nomás tiene $20. Your deposit at Oxxo and you can use it as a debit anywhere in the country. Ya, le tengo cierta desconfianza, Francisco. Sorry. I saw that. I saw it advertised on Oxxo. Me da cierta desconfianza. Aquí está mi spin. Oh, yeah, no, but Jessica flopped. Flopped. Horrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Going back to what I was saying before I got really interrupted. Don't you think like after many years of being in the as a city commissioner, you would know all those like how the transactions work. So why budge and be like, oh, the zoo, get some funds for the zoo? I'm like, it will work out. You know, eventually everything's gonna work out, but you just want to make sure everything gets done correctly,
Just not there.
legally, not ethically, eventually, but it is done legally.
It's not there. I mean, how could you be such an airhead? How?
I don't know.
How can you
Like
be
I said,
that?
there's a bigger picture, or like they're trying to, I guess, do whatever, but it ain't working out like that.
I read an article about a lady who was trying to open an account at Banco Azteca and they need her fingerprints. But she didn't have any due to bleach corrosion. So they scanned her toe prints. I don't know how that works, but I guess. I think my things are. Uh, it was just uncalled
You
for.
haven't seen those videos though,
What's
like
this?
that people that go storming into banks because they had just been, I guess, snatched from their money, and they go back to the bank tellers and they try to, like, I guess, because normally the bank tellers will go to the back. Like, let's say you have, like, let's say you do have lots of money. You're not gonna deposit lots of money, but let's say a person does. All they do, they go back and they get like all the information, or they make a call and be like, "Hey, this person's wearing this and this, and they're gonna get into this type of car." So they're pretty much like they just wait a couple of blocks down and then they just pretty much like ramsack, what do they call it, ransack them.
Uh huh.
And because on the videos it shows where they go back and be like, "Hey, like you went to the back and you probably made a call, so you're gonna have to pay me all that money again." Because the thing is that on those videos, some people are like, the robbers are so dumb, and they'll be like, "Hey, give me those $50,000 that you have," and they're like, "How the heck do you know I have 50,000?" So that's how it goes back to the bank.
You,
But just saying,
you probably saw that on a
I'm not
YouTube
saying that
video.
all banks are like that. I'm just saying the possibility something like that could happen.
You probably saw it on a YouTube video, right?
Yes, definitely. And I'm pretty sure it could happen here too. I'm not saying that's just a Mexican thing.
With a
I'm pretty
fast speed. So if you're trying to get a Mexican bank account, make sure you get a petty. Let me tell you, my feet look amazing. I actually got a pedicure last time I was in Monterrey. I'm going to go get another one tomorrow because it's a manly thing to do.
¿Te cortan las greñas de los toes?
Los ¿cómo se llaman? Los calluses,
Mm.
los tacotes. No, no, juanetes, juanetes. That's what they're called.
Calluses?
Calluses, juanetes. So what are your plans for today, Sam?
I'm gonna go have some breakfast, even though it's a little bit late. I'm not sure breakfast or lunch, one of them two.
Are
But
you now work?
over here,
Now
weather's
work?
horrible, so can't
No
do
work?
much.
No work today?
Nah, the weather's horrible, so can't work when the weather's bad.
Well, I actually got to go do some work. So thanks for coming on, bro.
Yo
Tonight
trabajo, muy apenas trabajo cuando the weather's good.
I'm gonna go watch some YouTube videos. Guys, if you're on that Facebook, throw me some stars my way. I don't know what that means. Guys, Sam, I'll catch you tonight. Tonight we should have a full show tonight.
Cool, man. Anybody coming in?
Roy de los Santos.
Oh, that's true.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Guys, have a great day. Tonight we will be out of Facebook jail, so finally we should be posting again. And thank y'all for y'all's patience. Thank you for being very, very kind to me, guys. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap, guys. Be good to each other. Continue to be good to me.
Bye.
God bless.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.